Hi everyone, it's your girl Celeste. How is everyone doing? It's been a very long time since I made a video and I have a lot to update you guys on. But first and foremost, I am happy to be making another video. This video is going to be very heavy for me because unfortunately, my life has been totally flipped upside down in a matter of months. From June to now it's August. My life has completely changed. My mom has passed away. She passed away last week on Thursday. It's Friday, so like a week ago. And we found out that she had cancer in June, and it was very aggressive form of brain cancer, and she lived only from June to August. So, yeah, my life was consumed with the fact that my mom was sick, and me and my siblings and my family, we cared for her during her final stages of life. But up until June, my mom was seemingly perfectly healthy. So it was one of the biggest things that could have ever been thrown at our family. I know that I've talked a lot about grief on my channel because I've lost my really close friend from work, Rachel. She was the first one I lost, like a big loss. And then after that, it was my best friend's mom, my aunt from cancer, and then my other aunt passed away in June of this year. And then 2 months later, my mom passed away. Um, and both of my aunts were my mom's sisters. So three of the sisters passed away within a year. So it's like grief is like I've talked so much about it, but now it's just like hit me in another way, which I didn't think it could hit me like even harder and so soon. Like I knew eventually my mom was gonna pass and my dad, like no one lives forever, right? Like I'm gonna die eventually, but I just didn't think it would happen so soon. I thought I had more time. And that's the thing with grief is like and loss is that you think you have more time, but you just never know when it's going to be someone's last month, last year, last day, last second. Yeah, grief is still very prevalent in my life. And I want to just come on here and talk about grief again because it helps me cope. And I hope that it could possibly help someone else who has lost someone they love. Yeah, and like I said, this is like me talking to you guys here on through a video. It really does help me because it helps me just get everything out, and it also helps to share what helps me. Um, and right now I am trying to find all the ways to help me because losing my mom, she was my best friend. So, and I lived with her because I live at home. Um, so yeah, it's just very heavy. Sometimes I don't know how I'm gonna move forward without her, but I just keep telling myself that she was strong, she loved me, and she always wanted me to live life to the fullest. So that's why I get up, still get up these days, is like my mom would want me to get up and follow my dreams. And she was very supportive in my YouTube channel. If you go back and look at my other videos, they're all just comments of my mom. So, sorry guys. I didn't think I was gonna cry, which I should have known I was. Um, I just know that she would want me to keep doing what I was doing. And she was really supportive of my YouTube and my TikTok and my brand deals that I get. Like, she was just always like, you can do it. Like, Of course, every mom says that, right? But she really truly believed in me. And so I like am using that to just find that motivation and that fire to like keep going and show my mom from heaven that I can do it and that I will do it and that I can do anything with her behind me, even if she's not physically here, especially now that she's not physically here, because she's helping me. Like I truly believe she's up there helping me like in her own way, like however they help when they're not here anymore, like whether it's like nudges in the right directions or feelings or blessings, I don't know, but I just know that she's going to help me from the other side. Like I just know she will. And so I have to do what I need to do to like keep going so that I can be helped and I can put myself in those situations where I can make it and I can make this my job, make this my full-time career because that's what I want to do. And she knew that that's what I wanted to do. So please give me grace and bear with me as I navigate trying to do this while also grieving such a big person in my life, such a huge role in my life. Yeah, thank you guys, everyone who's been here. I've posted a lot on my social media just about like my mom, and she had like a GoFundMe that I set up, and we've gotten so many messages and so much love and so much support that it's like such a beautiful thing. I realized how loved my mom was and how many lives she touched. She was a nurse and she taught nursing CNA classes, and a lot of her ex-students messaged me, and so much outpour of love that like it was like the beauty behind the pain, and just made me even more like proud to be her daughter and proud that I have had such an amazing, beautiful woman as my mother. Like, I now want to live my life more in her likeness and her spirit every single day because, like, I came from her. So, like, what better way to remember her, honor her, and continue her legacy than by living like she did, which is with such love and compassion for everyone. She was so sweet and loved so many people, and it didn't matter what situation you were in or what your background is, or it didn't matter. She loved everyone. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster, and it's probably going to still be a roller coaster, but I'm going to try my best because that's all I can do, and just to try to continue being strong for her. So, thank you guys for watching this little update. Um, and I do want to share the things that have been helping me through this grieving process of losing my mom. Okay, well, I needed a moment to just like cry. Honestly, if you guys really want to know what's been helping me through this whole process, is like I just cry so much, like a lot. And every day that I think that like, oh, I'm not gonna cry today, like something happens or something comes up and then I just like cry like a baby. But like every time I cry and really like allow myself to like cry, I feel like I can breathe and like all of that pain is like momentarily gone. And I feel like I was just talking about this with my sister yesterday, I think. I used to be on Lexapro, which is an antidepressant, and she was asking me like, "Do you think you need to go back on an antidepressant?" Because I haven't been on it since like the beginning of this year, and I love not being on it. Like I don't think I've needed it, and I've been able to like I haven't like been depressed in a while, like actually depressed. Um, and she's like, "Do you think you need to go back on like an antidepressant?" And I told her no. I don't feel like it's that bad, like I feel like when I got on Lexapro, it was in a very, very low place in my life that I needed to get on it just to level me out because I was so deep in the depths of depression. Um, and what it made me feel, which I don't know if other people feel like this, but it made me feel like a little bit more numb to emotions. So it like I was so down here and it brought me like a little bit up here because it was like just numb. It wasn't sad, it wasn't happy, it was just numb. Like I don't really feel anything. And that helps because you're not like down low. And so I was like that for years and it wasn't until I got off of the Lexapro that I realized like I was getting like feelings back. Like I used to be very emotional about everything, like cry all the time. Like it didn't matter what it was. And the Lexapro really like stopped that. And so once I started getting off of the Lexapro, realized I was like crying a lot more about little things that I really wouldn't cry about normally. And I realized I was like feeling more like joy of happiness, like deeper. And I was just feeling emotions deeper. And I realized like, oh, I've been on the Lexapro for so long that like I forgot that I could feel this deeply and or even cry about things like so small. And I realized that like I miss this part of myself. Like I miss feeling things. And so I told her no, I don't want to get on any antidepressant because yeah, this sucks and it's painful and it's sad and it hurts, but I'm feeling my emotions and like when I cry, I'm crying everything out. Like I don't want to be numb because I feel like me feeling the things is a reminder that I felt so deeply for my mom. Like, if you didn't love that person so much, it wouldn't hurt so much. So, me feeling this pain is like a reminder of that love, that true form of love that you get from a mother and like a daughter relationship. So, I was like, no, I'm not going to get on any antidepressant. Like, I'm not against them. Like, I told her if I ever felt like how I did in the past, where it was really, really low, then of course I'll get back on them, right? But this is like a life event that happens. Like, you lose people. And I don't want to jump back onto getting onto a medication if I don't have to. Like I'm managing, I'm so these are the things that I'm like doing as I wanted to say. I'm crying any chance that I can. I've been going to the gym, but I just had to stop right now because I got sick. My mom died the day before my birthday. My birthday's on the 7th of August. She died on the 6th. I had my birthday plans the day of my birthday, my throat started hurting and I was like, "Oh no." Like I bet you my body is like so done and it just like got caught something. And so then I had my birthday like dinner and birthday like things and then I came home and I felt even worse and then I started getting fevers and then I started feeling nausea and then I started like couldn't breathe. I even had an asthma attack. Like I legit almost went to the ER. I was like, this is horrible. Like, I can't be getting pneumonia right now. Like, I just was so scared. And then I don't have my mom when I always can call her and be like, Mom, this is what's going on, you know? So it was just like everything, everything all at once. And, I've been on medication. And so now I'm feeling a little bit better, but I can't go to the gym because my lungs are not like 100 and I'm not trying to push it. So, maybe this is the much needed rest that I need to just like help. But if I was healthier, I would have gone to the gym. Um, but since I can't do that, I've just been like sleeping, hanging out with my siblings a lot, like just reminiscing. I've been allowing myself to eat whatever I want. Like, I'm like, I don't care. I was feeling a little bit guilty about it, but then I'm like, I literally just lost my mom. Like, I let myself eat whatever, and I can always get back on my eating healthy next week. So I guess just like taking it day by day and seeing what I need in that moment, and hanging out with my siblings. I do think I haven't really been alone, and I think that's good because like I don't know how I would be if I was alone, but I've always had like my sibling or my dad or my boyfriend around, and it's nice. And I've been going to therapy like immediately when you guys know I talk about therapy all the time. Like I legit am such a huge believer in therapy. And immediately when I found out about my mom's brain tumor, I scheduled an appointment to see a therapist. I was like, oh, this is not something I can handle by myself. Like, no. And I've been seeing her since then. And so she's seen the progression of everything and she's like, I'm so sorry. Like, she could not believe how fast everything happened. And so I'm so glad that I have a therapist because I'm like, I need it. I feel like everyone has different ways to cope, different ways in which grief hits them. Um, I feel like I started grieving my mom before she passed away. And I know that sounds really weird, but when my best friend lost her mom suddenly last year, I realized like my mom's not gonna live forever. And so that is when I started like pre-grieving my parents. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like who knows when I'm gonna lose them, right? And so then I did spend more time with my mom. I did like cherish her more and my dad more. And I thought like I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose her. And then like when she got the diagnosis, I was like, "Oh crap, it's happening." Like it's happening and I thought I had more time, but it's happening. So like I feel like the pre-grieving really helped to like set me up for this, but honestly, like it's still hard and it still like sucks to go through and then when that person's not there anymore, it's like no amount of pre-grieving is gonna really prepare you for the fact that like you don't ever get to see them again. Um so it's like I don't know. That's what I tell myself in my head, like, maybe you're handling it better because you pre-grieved it, but I really don't know. Like, who knows? Grief is like so wild because you just don't know how, like, you're gonna take it. And like I said, I've been able to kind of like find the motivators in losing my mom, like how I feel like so motivated to like jump into my career, which I really didn't think that that would happen. Like I just obviously didn't know how I was going to take it, but I felt this motivation since I found out that she had terminal cancer. Like I was like, bet, like I need to work even harder for my goals, like no matter what the outcome is, because that's what my mom would want me to do. Um, but like who knows if anyone else would feel like that. Some people want to just bed rot and be like, what's the point in living anymore, you know? Like, what's the point in continuing on with life? Like, not saying I feel like that. I have no SI, telling everyone right now. I have no SI. I want to live. But I just mean like there may be people out there who go through a loss and think that way, right? Like, um, I used to see it all the time in clients. Like they were going through grief and maybe their parent passed away 3 years ago. It's like you just don't know how someone's going to take it and how they're going to feel and how, what's going to happen. But I just think taking it day by day is like very, very important. That's like the number one thing that I think that has been like helping me is like I'm not even thinking about like next week. And the only thing I have been thinking about is just like her services and like the things we have to set up for that. But other than that, like I'm like, don't talk to me about what I ate yesterday, what I'm wearing tomorrow. Like, I'm literally focused on the here and the now and what emotions are coming up for me and how I can help myself. Um, because it's all I can do. And trying to find like the little moments of joy and happiness and watching my mom's videos. Because she also, you guys will, if you don't know, my mom also made videos. She had a YouTube channel, she had a Facebook. She taught women about like health and how to like live a better, healthier you. So it's like I'm literally such her daughter because I'm doing the same thing, but like with mental health. So I see her videos and I'm like, oh my God, like that's where I get it from, like her. Um, so yeah, maybe I'll post one of her videos like on my channel so you guys could see how cute she is or how cute she was. And um like those little videos, like seeing those bring me joy. And I think like, she really did live life to the fullest as best as she could. Um and she would want the same for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thug it out. That's what me and my siblings said together. Like when we first found out about my mom and we were like, we literally don't know what's gonna happen and we don't know how like hard this is gonna get. Like we all said, like, we just gotta thug it out for mom. So that was like our thing. So I'm gonna like continue saying that. Like I just gotta thug it out for my mom. Okay, I think this video is long enough and heavy enough, but I was super vulnerable on here, which like you guys know I am no, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable, but I truly think this is like the most vulnerable I've ever been on a video. So, um yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be bringing you guys more videos when I can. Thank you guys for the love and support and all the things for being here for me with this really hard, difficult time for me and my family. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.